Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Main Street Cycle, and we have been working for a long time on the CFORCE 500 tune. I know you've already seen the CFORCE 600 video, and the tune is great for it. We've got the CFORCE 500 on the dyno here at Main Street Cycle, and we've been putting in a lot of hours to make sure that we get it right before we move on to the next machine. So you can see that we're definitely taking our time to make sure that it's right, so that you will be pleased with the tune, and it's some good stuff. Before we put our tune in, one thing that you have to do along with the tune is take your air box cover off, and there is a air intake silencer tube that we're going to cut open and let more air flow in. On the 600 and the 500 and the 400, they have that silencer tube, okay, and it restricts the air and helps it run quieter, but that's taking a lot of power from you. So we're going to cut that out, that tube, and I'll show you the finished product here in just a moment. This is the finished product. So we took and just cut out. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just going to open up that silencer tube to where all the air can come in through here. Boom, and come right into the intake, and it's going to increase airflow. We're going to be able to add fuel to it as well with our tune. It's going to run a lot cooler because of the fuel that we'll be adding to it, and she's going to put down some more power. So we're going to put the airbox lid back on. If you can get a good look at that, just cut it like that. And that's the same thing on the 600, 500, and 400. So we're going to put the lid back on, put the tune in, and we're going to fire up and run it and compare it to stock. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run it, and you will be able to see it versus the stock run. We've had to get a new baseline stock pass on the dyno because each day, you know, conditions are different. The machine may run differently, and each machine will put down different numbers. Even though it's a CFORCE 500, if it's different than, you know, if it's another CFORCE 500, you put two of them up on the dyno, and they may put down slightly different numbers depending on the pass, the time of day, all that kind of stuff. So make sure that the machine is good and warm. We've already done that. We're going to run it and then show you the results, and then talk about what we were able to do for the CFORCE 500. All right, Joel, let's see how this thing does. So we got our results pulled up. We have our stock run from earlier today, just a while ago, before we got through putting in the final tune. And here's our results between the stock run and the new tune for the CFORCE 500. You can see that we got a peak horsepower of 26.1, and on the stock today it was 23.5. You see the dyno torque as well. We increased the torque, but the biggest thing that we're all excited about is being able to get the AFRs where we want them. We've added fuel, making it run a little richer than the stock lean setup, and so it's going to run a lot cooler. You're going to have cooler engine temps. It's just going to run much better. And this, by the way, this is with stock clutching. So you can see right here the mid-range between 20 miles an hour. Right here you can see our speed indicated there, all the way to 30. I mean, even more than that. It's staying on top with the new tune, but it's really strong there in the mid-range, which is a good cruising speed when you're cruising the trails and cruising around the property, on the back roads, whatever it is that you're doing. This tune is going to be much better. And then if you go and you have, maybe you're running mud tires, or maybe some 27-inch Zillas, or whatever it is, if you add a MSC Stage 1 or MSC Stage 2 clutch kit, you're going to see even more gains in your bottom end, and the way that it pulls this curve is going to be even better. So hey, you can go to mainstreetcycle.com and you can get this tune. You can send in your ECU, and Joel will be able to set that up and tune it for you right here, get it boxed back up and shipped out to you as quickly as possible. Now if you're within driving distance and you just want to swing by and drop your machine off, it can be done fairly quickly, and a quick turnaround to get your machine back rolling with the new tune software. So the drivability with the tune as well, the throttle response and how smooth it is with the tune is improved as well. So like I said, super excited about this, and combined with a clutch kit as well from Main Street Cycle, your CFORCE 500 can be running extremely well. So remember, you can get anything for your CFMOTO right here at Main Street Cycle. You can get tires, wheels, you can get any kind of add-ons that's available for CFMOTOs. Again, also if you're interested in the side-by-sides, have those as well. I'm loving my UForce 1000. We've got a tune that we're working on for it right now, and then we'll be on the CForce 800 right here. This one's coming up as well, CForce 800. We have a lot of stuff in store for you guys with the CForce 800 and CForce 1000. We've got a race kit, we've got intake upgrades, we've got exhaust, and all kinds of stuff that's going to really open up the CForce 800 and CForce 1000. So I'm super excited to get it up on the dyno, and but I'm still very pleased with the CForce 500 results, and able to add almost 3 horsepower to this particular CForce 500. That's a big gain. I mean, when you can do that with a tune, I think that's awesome. And so again, go to mainstreetcycle.com and you can get all that set up to get yours shipped here and taken care of. And also remember, you can check out the clutch kits. Stage 1 MSC clutch kit on the website, Stage 2 and Stage 3 for you guys who are extreme mudders with big heavy tires and you're always in the mud pits. But my favorite is the MSC Stage 2 kit for most people. Remember, the Stage 3 kit is for those of you who are, like I said, your mud riding primary thing that you're doing. That's what that's for. But anyways guys, we've been working our tails off and it's the end of the day, and I've enjoyed getting to come up here and work with Main Street Cycle on the CForce 500 and CForce 600 today. I know you've already seen the 600 video, and I'm burnt out. I'm ready to go home. I got a long drive. I live pretty good ways from here, so but enjoying making these videos for y'all and trying to get as much performance out of these CFMOTOs as possible. I love it, man. I hope you enjoy these videos. Hope to get you a lot of riding footage coming up as well, and hope to see you at the MSC CFMOTO Takeover event in May. It's going to be May 20th, 21st, and 22nd. There's going to be a lot of people here from all over the United States, and we're going to have a great time together. So come join us right here on that Friday. It'll be, you can come anytime around lunch. There'll be a free lunch provided, and we're going to have a great time together. We're going to do a lot of riding, some awesome stuff. Going to have Todd Tillman there in concert, and it's going to be a great time. Hope to meet you there. And if you can come by before then, come see us. Maybe I'll be here. I'm trying to be here more often and doing a lot of work. So anyways, I'm going to hush now, ready to go home, see my wife and kids. God bless y'all. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.